Hey everybody, astrology time, and it's Shane here with daily-astrocat.com. Today we're going to talk about Tuesday, and it is the 29th of March. I want it to be March, right? No, it's 29th of July. March because I'm thinking back, right? Thinking back. March is my birthday. So the moon's going to enter Libra today at 1:49 in the morning, and look, this cardinal point that the moon's going to enter at, 0 degrees of Libra, is no different than the others. This is one of our more balanced starting points, okay? So, all the cardinal signs, they're initiators. So, we've got fire initiation in March. We've got the water initiation in summertime in June with Cancer. This fall is the air initiator in Libra, and then in the wintertime we have Capricorn. This one here actually is going to be very interesting because this is from a place of ideas. This is a place from rationalization. However, with the eclipse point coming in Virgo, with those details and the things we have to get rid of and the baggage we're trying to begin to free ourselves from, because we're starting new phases and there's something new that's happening right now. It's happening for me. It could be happening for you. It could be happening for everybody. It's always a cycle, right? There's always something happening, all right? And maybe you're just coming into that energy, that type of energy. What it's doing for us is it's look, there's career changes here, and I'm confessing that willingly. This is what I'm doing. I'm actually in the process of switching over, doing something different, right? I even have a work shirt on, but I got a scallop shell covering the logo because all right? There's a lot of reasons for that, right? It's part of a previous timeline of mine, and it's also a symbol of Venus, which is going to be very prominent in the next couple of days, and it's there to help us sort out some of the tensions that are going to be happening between Mars in Virgo and Venus just starting to enter into Cancer, okay? And there's a tension there because that's that fundamental tension, right? Now that we got that said, what's happening? All right, because Venus is going to enter Cancer on Wednesday, right? So that means Mars is not going to be too far behind, as Mars is going to be leaving Virgo and entering Libra. So that's going to be very interesting as well. It's going to bring about a different kind of energy, a balancing kind of energy, and this is why we're going to be exactly where we need to be. I have some white candles lit behind me because there's a mantra that goes with it, and I'll give you that later on during the week. But it's really just trying to place myself in a spot to be able to maximize this time right now for learning and growth, and then to be able to reap the benefits of it when the sun happens to be swinging around into Scorpio. With that being said, there's growth in other endeavors, too. This endeavor here, right now, right? We're going to be starting to do some more paid readings. We're going to be doing that, looking at doing that. The mantra remains the same. This astrology here that I do, it's intuitive. It's very intuitive because the scallop shell, right? Venus, Venusian things. We're trying to bring the divine female to all of us, right? To all of us, it's a symbol. It's also a symbol of St. James, believe it or not, as the Catholic Church was so wont to co-opt pagan symbolism and be able to twist it and use it. It's for the Camino de Compostela, St. James, Santiago. So it's a Camino de Santiago, St. James. Patron saint of fishermen, people with arthritis, veterinarians, and somebody else, right? Anyway, so let's go. The astrology, talking about astrology here to help you, okay? It's mystical, it's magical, it's something that I do. The kind of astrology that I do is modern Western astrology, but it's intuitive. Neptune, in my world, is female. And it's not the bearded sea god. It's the ocean. It's the scallop shell, isn't it? Could be. What held the scallop shell up? We don't know. But that's what I That's where I come from. Mystical, magical, and just kind of fun, maybe, hopefully. Okay, so this astrology, here to resonate with your flow. It's all about flow, guys. Honestly, it is. We want to be our best. We want to do our best. We want to flow. We don't want the tension, but the tension is there. It's there because it's just Mars, square, Venus, tension, right? We can help others, but we got to help ourselves first. And the first thing we're talking about is health, because we got Chiron, and Chiron is just, oh man, we just got to talk about how we're doing these things. Look, we've got Venus that's starting to move in that Aneretic degree. That's our crisis point in Gemini. So we've got a word to get out there. We're trying to get our word out there. We're trying to go. Now, trying to focus better on my flow, and I just jumped all over the place. That Aneretic degree is the 29th degree of any sign. Just like the 0 point is that beginning, right? The beginning, the end. Alpha, omega. Cycle within a cycle. Venus leaving Gemini, entering Cancer. So what we got to do is we got to not let it get too loud for us. We have to calm ourselves. Calm the mind, calm the body. That centering, that everything. Okay? Now, the color is cantaloupe. That nice pastel-y orange color. When Venus enters this Aneretic degree, it's going to form a T-square with the moon, not the moon, Saturn and Neptune in Aries, all right? So we're going to have Saturn and Neptune in Aries and Venus sitting at that Aneretic degree of Cancer. And we're going to also find the moon in Libra, just highlighting this, saying, hey, there's something going on here, right? The T-squares, they offer friction in a couple places, right? This one here happens to be a big one because we're going to have that going from Libra to Aries. Big T-square, right? Now, look, the resolution of these matters is off in the part where it doesn't cover, right? So if there's going to be tension between Neptune and Saturn and the moon entering Libra, and soon for Mars to enter Libra, and Venus entering Cancer, just where Jupiter is, right? Because Jupiter hasn't gone very far so far. So Jupiter's still in that spot too. So we're going to have all these energies that are vying, that we're going to be able to move forward with. Now, look, there's a career move here, right? There's change. There's got to be change because we got retrograde planets. We've got this T-square here. We've got some stuff that's really, really serious. The resolution is in Cancer, and that Cancer-Capricorn. And where Capricorn is that place of career. Now, your chart may prove out to be a little bit different, right? And that's a good thing. That's where you want to be. Okay, so I'm living this. I'm experiencing it. We got the other stuff going on. Just told you, the mantra remains the same. That's what we have to do. Now, where are you at? Don't get desperate about this or that, or by things that are out of your reach, okay? Be present and remain in your own light. Candlelight, provide it. You can do it. Call down the mantras. Bring it down. Bring down white light, right? Protect yourself. Now, if you want to change the world, you got to change yourself first, okay? It should be obvious that the old ways, they're just no longer effective, right? It may have worked when I was a kid, opening scallops and stuff like that, but it's not going to work for me now because there's bigger things to do. There's always bigger things to do. So I'm taking the experience, taking the opportunity, and going for it. What are you doing? That's what I want to know. You can put it in the comments. Look, it's just like the last new moon, right? The new moon that was in Cancer, the new moon that was in Leo. New means new. The new moon in Leo means new. We're putting ourselves out there. We're pushing ourselves to go, right? Now, everything is not equal. That's right. Nothing is fair. Stop looking for that. Take care of yourself first, and then you can help others. Then you can start making that system more fair if that's what you feel like your being called to do. If that's where your flow is going, that's where you can go. There we go. So, in 1928, the test footage is first created for Walt Disney's Steamboat Willie, featuring Mickey Mouse. Right? There was a big deal of that just going into public domain. And then, in 1939, we have Anea Lockwood. She's an American contemporary classical electroacoustic composer. She did piano burning, and she's an academic. She's at Vassar College, which is just a little bit east of here, right? In Cambridge. So she's born in Christchurch, New Zealand, and she is still here. And that's all we have for you. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for putting up with me. This intuitive stuff doesn't come easy, right? Mystical. All right. Our keyword is mystical, and the color is cantaloupe. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate and love every single one of you. Keep those comments coming, okay, guys? They really, really help to push the algorithm. I love them, and I respond to every single one of them. I like positive ones. I love the ones that are just brimming with the same energy that I'm giving out, right? You return the energy, it grows. We amplify it, right? Your energy comes to me, my energy goes to you. You bring it back, I send it back. Thank you so much. Today is a 4, so be careful, all right? Really think about what this means for relationships and where you're headed, because that Venus thing is very, very strong, all right? It's a 4. Happy astrocatting.